Well, it's that time again, back with another one. I've just arrived at camp and Jimmy's been doing all the chopping of the wood with his chainsaw to manageable bits that can be chopped up and all that. So I haven't set up or anything like that. There he is. He looks like, what is it, Jason or Friday the 13th, you know what I mean? It's just, Jason's got he's got a better accent than Jimmy.
Obviously I've got loads of protective clothing and things, helmet, gloves, chaps.
Yes.
Matron.
Yes, he's definitely got his helmet with him. But yeah, it's he's been busy in a way. And yeah, he's got all that to do. So,
and I've got some dead down trees to do at the top as well.
So after last week's was it last week or whenever we were last out, I had a bit of an episode where I woke up and I thought Jimmy was giving us a golden shower, like, but it wasn't. It was where me tarps on the outside of my shelter have been leaking in. So basically we've been thinking of like ways to rectify the problem. And Jimmy's come up with a good solution of like not getting rid of what I've already got, is using it as an extra backup, so it'll be extra warmth as well. So basically the idea is put plastic lining on the inside on both sides of the shelter, and then the tops that I've got on the outside, basically roll them up in like the darker night sort of thing. And then when it's lighter or I'm leaving camp, I'll just roll them down and like pin them down, so I'm getting more light through the day in these darker hours. And yeah, it'll stop the rain coming in, so it'll be happy for everybody sort of thing. So I've just got to get it done first and get me clute hammer out and start cluting a boot. So I'll bring this back a little bit later as things progress. Well, it might be a little bit dark for you, but as you can see, modifying the shelter so the rain's not going to get in. And if you remember from the past setup, when you hit the clout nails, yeah, it was letting water in, so brought the plastic to the inside, and I still left the outside up, but what I've done is I've rolled it up, and when I'm in through the day and that, I'll just leave it like that, and when I leave camp, I'll just roll it down on the sides so it's like got double protection. But yeah, this will definitely stop the water from penetrating. So just a matter of getting it nailed up and then repeat the same on the other side. But these things is meant to test with, and it will be sorted eventually. I class my shelter as a mature wine. It takes time to get there, but in the end it does. Couple of hours since I last spoke to you, but I've been grafting on, sorting the shelter out, and then me and Jimmy have been collecting loads of wood and some a fallen tree that he had earlier on, so we've been bringing that back down to the camp. But I'll just quickly show you like what I've got set up at the minute. So yeah, I've just got the table, but as you can see here, it's just a clear plastic sheeting on the inside. Water was dripping in, and obviously splashing through. I'll show you the outside in a bit, but basically I've just moved where I hang my Bergen up, and my chest pack. There's my big box, which I leave here all the time. It's got like my sleeping bag in, it's got softy jacket and everything. This is like a basic toolbox with various things. Still hasn't got a home, but yeah, sleeping bag. We've got the flex tail bag pillar, and what you can see here is a Gore-Tex bivy bag which I had taken home. I was going to use it for a project, but I don't need to now. But basically it's an old Dutch one, and all it is Velcro. It's a like grade 3 or something like that. It does for you. It's a bit of extra warmth, but it yeah, it's just to keep you a bit dry inside. The bouncing bomb, it has been washed and smelling of freshness. As you can see on that side, I've got the other side clear plastic. While the sun was out the day, was absolutely mint, the sun coming through. But when I leave tomorrow, I'm just getting me lamp. I've done this to both sides. You can see what I've done is I've kept the outside, but I've got a pole inside, and what I've done is I've rolled it up. So what happens is when I'm leaving, I can roll it down, but if the weather's really bad, I can leave it down. So it's like having double insulation. So that'll do that. Regarding the wood, Jimmy's been on with his chainsaw, and you can see all the bits of wood that he's chopped down. We just need to split it for the fire. There's loads of other little bits, and this is another tree that we've just been and humped all the logs down from up the top of the woods. You've got to see the state of the ground. Humping all these, you know, it's taking a bit of leg work. So yeah, we've got a bit of mess and that to go around, bits and pieces. So for tonight, hold on, there's Jimmy's just getting the food.
Aye, aye.
As you can see, what we're going to be having is a chicken casserole. I've brought some bacon up. We're supposed to be going to have it for this afternoon. Some bacon sandwiches.
That's
but
just tatties in there.
tatties, yeah. And
that'll be Rooney's bin bag.
what we're going to do is have the bacon and have some bacon sarnies. But I think what we're just going to do is we'll keep a few slices for our breakfast tomorrow, but I'll chop up the rest of the bacon and I'll just add it in to the casserole. But also for breakfast tomorrow,
Got 8 of them and 6 eggs.
so they're like a heck flat sausage, a bit like the old Scottish flat sausages.
Because I had some of that bread last week from Belfast Outdoors, the
Sourdough.
sourdough, sorry. So I bought a loaf, but I went and bought a loaf that's a bit.
So
There's different
depends.
types apparently. So
Yeah.
I bought that. Bloody expensive for a half a loaf. It was like £2.50 or something. And my heart nearly fell out me.
Torch is a bit blinding.
Oh, sorry.
Aye.
I got a shock when I seen the price of it, but I thought I'm going to give it a go because apparently it's really healthy for you. Because I'm used to eating Warmington's toasty. But yeah, it's nice toasted,
Yeah.
like.
Really healthy. It stops your back eye, stops in your back eye and saves your innards from falling out. But that's another subject to talk later on. But yeah, going to do a little bit of prep in a minute. Just getting things ready. We're actually going to use a new pan, which when we get the fire set up, we're going to season it off because obviously it's brand new. And we'll do that, and then we'll get everything sort of prepped. And
I need to chop some wood.
I'll bring you, obviously, when the wood gets chopped and that, and yeah, we'll see where we'll end up later. I just said sell away your fucking recording there. Who said he could record, you bastard? I've got any lights on or not, so turn yourself off. Oh mate, you can go and fuck that. You might see us get me Jap's eye off, torn it off.
Rooney's phone's voice activated. Stop recording.
Stop recording. Well, welcome back. Been doing a little bit more. Jimmy kindly started the fire as he does every single week, but he's a fire starter because he wants to be one sort of thing. Just show you the fire. As you can see, the fire has just been started. As you can see, we've got a pot on the top of it. what's actually happened was, torches on. What actually happened was, we kept it in a box where there was some water in, and obviously the sweating off the water bottle caused a little bit of rust, so we've wiped it down, covered it in oil, and what we're doing now is just heating the pan up. Then we'll go in and give it a good scrub, then we'll give it a clean because we want it for our casserole. So yeah, apart from that, I'll show you what Jimmy's yeah, Jimmy's been doing is
And you?
well, you can see the wood there that we've got. That's going to be for hopefully to cook enough to cook our food. We've got loads more, and we've obviously got all the twiglets and stuff like that. So yeah, bring you back a little bit later on. Jimmy's been sorting out the fire, and we've just been getting all the pots and pans, seasoning the pan, and what we're doing now is just start to cook our vegetables, get them sort of prepped. Everybody does things differently, but I'm planning on giving the vegetables a bit of a fry in the pan, just to help with the flavour. I think fried vegetables give off a better flavour. I might be wrong, but that's what we are going to do today. I'm using the sort of bushcraft knife made by Chris. He's made loads of knives and that, and this has been missing for months, and it was put in a secret drawer that nobody knows. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
It is, it's a nice knife that, like, by the Northumbrian.
Yeah, by the Northumbrian Chris. And yeah, it's this one, I think he calls it something like a bit like, is it the Bowie or something? But anyway,
yeah, I think
it's a thinner blade than what he well, he does lots of different size blades.
About 2 mil, that, didn't it?
No, that's about a 5 mil blade, but the way he's designed it is it's been ground at an angle, so it's actually better for the food prep, instead of having like these thick knives, you know. So it's what I wanted, and yeah, it's spot on. I have split in some little logs and various things. I just find it the best of both worlds, because I ain't a bushcrafter, as you can see, and I was gonna say there, I've got no fingers either, because I'm not watching what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm just preparing what doesn't stick in your arse, it'll stick in your throat. We've been getting, well, Jimmy's brought his trail cam because we're getting visits by somebody, and we're not 100% sure who is. I think it's the squirrels, because they've been making a mess in my shelter.
Could be an owl as well, like.
Well, yeah, there was an owl Jimmy saw originally, but yeah. My hands were clean before I started doing this. All I did was suck my fingers, you know, so, and pick my nose and that. So
It's after he had them up my bum.
Aye.
I'm only kidding, mate.
Aye. Jimmy says, will you clean up the back door? I says, what is it? He says, oh, there's a right mess going on there. So yeah, we'll have to do a bit of housework and cleaning and all that sort of stuff. So that's where we are with that. But anyway, I'll bring you back a little bit later when I've got the various veg already to go and chopped up. What the fuck are you doing, recording yourself again? You bastard, there's going to be fucking bother going on you. I didn't set you away. It's still away again.
You might, is that tripod's not going to be in your way, is it?
No.
Or me?
No, I just need me doofer for doing a bit of doofing. Putting the veg in. And I don't think I was going to be able to do what I was hoping to do. The intention was to actually fry a bit of the veg.
It's kind of a bit like, isn't it?
Yeah, there's way. So we're gonna have to go to plan B, as whereas we'll just do it with the water.
But you got loads of chicken to get on there.
Yeah, I've got to cut that up. I was just prepping it so it was just fried off, but that's not going to happen now. So we're going back to plan B, where we'll just put everything in a pot and go from there. What we've done is we've put all the stuff in there. It will drop down a bit because the vegetables, when they do, shrink. So we've put in all the salt, pepper and everything else into the pan, with some oxo cubes and some chicken seasoning and all that. So what we're doing now is just putting water in, and then we're going to put it on the tripod and set things away. So yeah, we've got also various other stuff. We've got a, what's it called, a chicken casserole powder that we can add into it if we want to, but we're going to see how this reduces before we do anything else and add anything else to it, because we've got 2 oxo cubes, chicken oxo cubes, 2 stock pots which are chicken as well. We've got like sort of some stuff to make a roux to thicken it up if we need to, but we're going to see how it all tastes after it's been cooking for a while. And yeah, we'll bring you back with that as the night progresses. So yeah, it's just to be saying there, that's what tripod, we've had it for ages, we haven't used it for a long time, but this cast iron pot is part of the camp furniture now. So yeah, we'll get the fire up a little bit more, and we'll show you as the food progresses. Well, we've got a beautiful fire on the go, as you can see. The food is underway. Happy days. Hello everybody, we're just getting ready to do a live feed, and yeah, Jimmy's just had to drop a little damp one in his boxer shorts, you know. What am I supposed to say, like? What do you normally say, like? Well, that's what I'm just saying. You've dropped a little wet flurry in your underpants. Anyway, these things happen. They're meant to touch it just as well. He hasn't got a bit of chili stuck in his back eye, but yeah, he'll survive. We're just getting ready to do a live feed, so yeah, we'll see you a little bit later.
Once lived a man in a holy goat. He's a knob, he's a knob, he's a knob, knob, knob. He eats lots of food and he is a knob, greedy bastard, greedy bastard. I'm gonna fucking go. He's smack-monged, right? If I could move my fucking camera, I'll touch his fucking knee, but yeah, right. Once lived a man that ate loads of food. He's a fat, greedy bastard, bastard. He eats lots of food and he makes people starve because he is a fat, greedy bastard. Jimmy Bo Selector, he's in a fucking smack-mong mood.
Well, good morning everybody. I'm feeling a bit rough this morning. For some reason, something tipped us over the edge last night. So had a late lie-in. Jimmy's been up and coffeeing on and everything, and yeah, I've just made the old bed up sort of thing. So it's time to make some breakfast and try to bring it to the light. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'll bring you along a little bit later. Well, welcome back. At the minute, me and Jimmy's just having my breakfast. We've just had some heck sausages. They're like the Scottish ones, flat. We had them with some bacon, and we're just about to have our second one now. as you can see, we've got the old bacon and eggs on the go. So yeah, happy days. So knee yolks burst, so that's because Jimmy isn't eating them.
Big chin I'll be having then.
Yeah, he'll be dribbling down his chin. He likes things dribbling down his chin, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, I'll bring his back when I plate it up. Well, look at this bag of goodness. It's moist and damp, a bit like Bonnie Blue's snatcheroonie. But Jimmy's a heathen. He puts tomato sauce on it. But when I've got a runny yolk like that, I'll give it a boast. Oh, look at that yolky goodness. Yeah. So it's gonna squirt like Bonnie Blue when she had them 1,000 men that night. But yeah. Oh. It's gonna be a dribbler doing the chin this like so. Yeah, I'll bring you back a little bit later. I'm not watching ye seeing me being jizzed on. Look. It's Bonnie Blue's chicken version arriving. Look at that. Oh, you bastard, that burnt me tongue. Catch you later. Well, everybody, just come to watch Jimmy setting up the trail cam. It's going to be left up for a couple of weeks. Got a solar panel to fit of it. I'll show you what he's doing.
This is a solar panel, so I fully charge the battery up. Alright, and then the solar panel just trickle charges it. Obviously when the weather's a little bit better like, but it should do. It's got a good lead on it, so what I'll do is I'll stick it in the camera. Look, down the bottom there, stick that in. Obviously I've got to put a password key and everything in there,
Settings.
set it off, and it's going to go straight up this. This is a bit of a trail, so we might get some bit of action on it. If we don't, then we'll put it somewhere else the next time. But this camera was out for about 2 months the last time. The farmers were using them for to try and catch fly tippers and things, and it didn't get charged once.
Yeah.
And I had it in that old wood for 2 weeks as well, and that's when we caught all the foxes eating the dead sheep.
The dead sheep, aye.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up and around this. You can get a bracket to fix it on, but
Well, I haven't getting to that stage yet.
no, I'm just gonna hang it there. Should be fine.
As long as it's not flapping around in the wind, because it might damage the cable, mightn't it?
Oh, there again, aye. What did I have it on last time? I had it on top of the roof the last time. I'll just put it up on there. It should be sound. I can always
Yeah.
check on it.
What we'll do is we'll go back to camp, maybe get a bit of elastic band, make it the same size, and you can like
Yeah,
fasten it on.
just the wires need to be.
But yeah, so that's going to be the trail cam set up. Well, Jimmy's obviously got to put in the relevant data, but obviously I'll not show you that. But yeah, all good stuff. Well, it's that sad time of day. It's where I'll be able to eat me food without.
Gotta go home.
Aye.
My time has come. I'm away home.
Yes.
Go and see my dogs and my wife.
And,
See, I'll put the dogs first.
aye. Well, that's the usual.
But I have had a cracking time. I've had some nice food, and
Plenty of it.
had a good laugh, and I didn't get mortal drunk last night, which was a godsend.
He had enough food for a small village. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is his time to say goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
So, well, welcome back. I haven't been videoing anything, but I've been a little bit busy. As you can see here, I'm just finishing off putting the shelf up. It's a box with a fasten-on lid, and it just means I can store some of my other items that we'll leave at camp. And yeah, it'll just means they don't have to be boxed away, the stuff that we use a lot. So I'm just busy, like I say, tightening up the last of this screw. So just bear with us when I'm doing that. what I did was with the box, 4 holes in it, got 2 planks of wood, measured where the holes were, bolted them on, then I fastened this on, so it'll be a great little addition to, well, you can see all the crap on my bench at the moment. I'll show you that. As you can see all the crap on there. We'll also be able to have a nice little tidy bench. So yeah, things is progressing slowly. Always do with me. Time goes faster than what I do stuff, but so I've put this bit of framework in that you can see. It's not 100% sorted yet because they might need a little bit of adjustments, but yeah, as you can see, put a bit of sheeting up, and the idea is on these winter days, you can see that it's just going to keep a little bit more wind off the old bed there. But yeah, done that. Obviously the shelf that I've put up, so that's happy days as well. And then when you come round to here, obviously you've got the plastic sheeting, but yeah, I put these up, so I've got plastic sheeting on the inside, and then woohoo, you drop the sides down and then tuck them under, which I will do in a second. Just walking around the shelter without setting my neck. There's all sorts of things, but yeah, can't even see how I've done this one. A bit of close action for you going on there. Oh, there it's, man. Couldn't see it. Here's the other one, and that goes down to there. And then what you do is just tuck under the excess, stop the rain getting in. So yeah, back to, that's the sides, walking back round, tuck the other side in. It's black as a witch's tit at the minute, like, so gotta be careful or set the old neck. But yeah, I'll sort that out a bit later. I've got to tuck it underneath. But yeah, bringing you back. Busy little bee, haven't I? Didn't tell Jimmy because you'll see, could have done more. Chop some wood. Need to chop some wood. As you can see, I'm starting to make my tea. We've got some sausages from what we had this morning. I'm cooking the bacon, and I don't know if you can see that. If you look, I've got a mug there, and I've got some eggs on the go. I'm making some hard-boiled eggs, so they're boiling, and there's also a tin of beans there. So yeah, all day breakfast, you know, it's the way forward, isn't it? So yeah. I hear it like when you get all this water and bacon, like, should be classed as a crime. Oh, also got 2 lovely buns as well to have. So yeah, eating like a king tonight. And I haven't got somebody extremely greedy who eats enough food to feed a village barking down my neck, you know. So the pleasure's all going to be mine tonight. So yeah, that's happy days, isn't it? Well, that's the food cooked the night. As you can wait there, I'll just move it in a way. Hard boiled eggs, sausage, and we've got the bacon underneath there. So when I've had a few of the beans and that, I'll keep the rest of me to cook the sandwiches. So happy day, all day breakfast. But yeah, quite hungry now, so I'll catch you later. Try it from the other end. That's what it should be like at most. But yeah, it's just knotted to death. So I'm not having that much success. But once I split this, I'm going to make a start on getting the fire away. So that's taking some getting through. So yeah, as you can see, the nut, it comes all the way through. So that's why I've had so much bother. But that'll do for now. Just want to get a little bit of water heated up as well. Wash the dishes. I know I've got gas, but I'm just going to use the fire to heat up some water as well. Just the gas on here is only what is it? So I think they're only butane. I'll try and get this fire away. Obviously I've got one of my fire toothers, and I'm going to set that away. I have some of these twigs a little bit high. Starting to get the old smack. burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Ooh, it's smoky jaws. Well, you can see we've got a nice little fire there on the go, and yeah, I'm just going to stock up a bit more wood because once it's gone, it's gone. Oh, yeah. Jimmy hired a big log on it last night, so when I'm doing that, it's going to take a while to burn through, but yeah, nice fire. Just a shame it's raining a bit, so you can't get close to it unless you want to sit out in the rain, but yeah, happy days. Well, good morning everybody. 80% packed up. As you can see, I'm just daylight's in now, so just showing you from inside my shelter what I can see. I'll show you the scary part. Yeah, so I'm just having my breakfast. Breakfast was the old brunch bars. I tell you what, you get 4 in a packet, and 2 of them is the same as the size of an old one, but they're probably charging with the same price. Absolutely not worth the money. I know this, what is it, shrinkflation or whatever shite they call it, they're taking a piss now, like, you know, and they're just using it as an excuse, so I'm well pissed off. Anyway, I'm having a nice cup of coffee, and I've tidied up the other side where I was doing the cooking on Jimmy's shelf, because I had the cook and everything out. So yeah, I'm just about finished with coffee, and I'm going to pack up the other kit, and as you can see, there's my old new shelf, and I'll bring you back when I'm just about to leave, and I'll show you a quick scoot around. Well, welcome back. I've just packed up now. I'm just about finished, and yeah, I'm just getting ready to go out. There's not a wind at the moment. There was a beautiful sun up, but the cloud must have covered over it. So I'm just getting ready before doing the final things. Oh. The old twig. So that's up. And last but not least, the old hoover. So I'm just going to give the shelter a quick brush over. So the with me being on a downhill slope, with the rain last night, we're getting quite a lot of rain. What's happening is me being on the bottom half of the slope, the ground round the fire's been quite compacted now, so I'm starting to get a little bit of running into my shelter. So what I'm going to have to do is next time I'm around, I'm going to have to dig a bit of a ditch, and just so the water can run away, because if I build a hump instead of a ditch, what's going to happen is I'm just going to be drunk and trip over it. So yeah, so what I'm doing here is this log, I'm just putting it over the doorway, and it just helps a little bit with the leaves coming into the shelter. Buddy, this is the end of the video, so I'd just like to say to you all, thanks for watching. Be kind to one another, shit a hedgehog, and I'll see you on the next one. I don't know how long that will be, because I'm going to get another half a knee replacement on me right leg, so depending on the recovery time, I may be able to squeeze one in before I actually go for that operation. But if I don't, everybody have a fantastic Christmas, great time with your families, and be kind to one another. So until then, shit a hedgehog a second at a time, and catch you later. Toodle pip.